Hello and welcome to episode 9 of Surviving the Week, where each week I tell you about all the things that make me want to hit the fuck it button and the things that help me survive it. I'm Cecilia and I am joined once again by Kim.
Hi!
Singer, songwriter, musician and soon to be frontwoman of her own band, but more on that later. Sunshine has finally returned to the UK after hitting records with the amount of rain that we have had this year. Have you enjoyed the sunshine?
I have enjoyed the sunshine. I believe last time I was talking to you, I was saying I
You were
needed
complaining.
sunshine. And it's finally arrived.
You finally got some vitamin D. It's been lovely.
Yeah, somebody listened to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
The weather gods have heard our pleas. And you've got some bright new hair.
Let's go with the sunshine. Not really my choice.
It was your choice. Hold on a minute. We were on the phone. You said, I kind of want to dye my hair green. And I thought, it's her birthday soon. I'm going to buy her some green hair dye. And then you were like, oh, I'm not sure yet, though. And then I went, too late. And you didn't understand that meant I'd already ordered it.
Yeah.
I just presented you with an opportunity. And you initially were like, no, I'm not going to do it. And I was like, that's fine. It's there in case you want to do it. And then you were like, okay, just the fringe. Followed by, actually, let's do the whole head. That's not my fault.
I'm glad I did it.
Good.
I like it.
It's pretty. I like it.
I haven't done green before. We've kept the balayage and yeah, it's like lovely.
You've been boring for ages.
I know.
Now I look like the normal one. Well, mostly.
Mostly.
Yeah. Not that you looked that normal before.
But I'm sure that there'll be some colour in your life soon.
But which colour?
That's
the question.
I think a lovely spring colour.
A lovely spring colour. Yes. We shall see.
Yes.
And you said, after doing guesses on your page, which nobody guessed green other than me and your mum, who had already seen it, you quite liked the other colours.
I did. I was a big fan of the orange. The orange was one of my favourites. I did like the yellow and I did like the limier shade of green as well. So watch this space. We may be an array of colours this year.
I like it.
Yes.
I think it's about time that you got colourful.
Yes, it's been a while. But the effort it takes.
It is a lot of effort, a lot of upkeep, which is why my hair normally varies so often because I'm too lazy for that kind of upkeep.
It's a lot. Especially with the extensions.
Yes, the extensions, which you put a lot of effort into.
Yes.
That took quite a long time.
It did. That was a big job this week.
It was. Yeah. And reorganising your entire wardrobe because you decided none of your clothes go with green.
Yeah. Earthy khaki colours and burnt oranges do not go with this colour. And red. If you see here. These are Christmas colours. I do not want to look like a Christmas tree. So yeah, every coloured item, which I don't wear a lot of colour. I am a girl that likes to wear black. But yes, they've all been put away for another day.
Yep, for when you have a hair colour that you think matches them. Yeah. I think getting rid of half of your wardrobe, well, not getting rid of, putting away half of your wardrobe because of your hair colour is insane, just so you know.
Yeah.
But fair enough. At least it's all organised and tidy now.
Lovely and tidy.
You have a lot more space in your wardrobe because before it was basically bursting at the seams.
Yeah. But it goes black, 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 and more black.
I pretty much did that anyway. Last time we were talking about me ordering 2 of the same things, which I did again. I intended to order 2 of something that I needed 2 of for somebody's birthday, but I accidentally ordered 2 of this dress. But I was brave this time, and with your assistance, I actually returned it.
I was very impressed.
Yep.
It went very
proud
smooth.
of myself.
Yeah, I'm proud too.
Finally got on top of the downstairs. We've done a deep clean after the last few weeks of just feeling like everything was overwhelming. It's kind of been ruined about 3 times since that, because that was the start of the week and children. But I'm feeling more on top of things now, which is really, really good.
You also ordered something else that I was quite impressed with as well.
Light bulbs!
Light bulbs!
No more candlelit baths after about 2 months of not having a light in my bathroom.
I don't know how you went so long without light bulbs.
I just kept forgetting it existed.
To be fair, it was a lovely atmosphere every time I used your toilet when I was
Also, my husband was meant to send me a link for a light bulb that he recommended, and he didn't. So really, is that my fault? I don't think so.
You didn't nag hard enough.
Yeah, I try to avoid nagging in general. just so that I can say that I am not a nag. It's like a badge of honor that I don't nag.
That's a badge that you're supposed to get when you become a wife.
What? That you nag?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I think I've got enough badges, to be fair. So although there's still some positivity this week, the bad luck is back. Just a little bit. Turns out that my car, because it still doesn't have heating several months later, and as I said before, record rain in the UK, has gone mouldy. So I've had to get the car seats out and deep clean them. And just after deep cleaning them, making sure they're all nice and shiny, I walked past and spilt coffee all over the nice clean car seats.
Sod's law.
It is sod's law. I also had a pile of washing waiting to go in the washing machine, stood on my daughter's shorts, and I don't know how or what part of the denim shorts stabbed me in the foot, and then I was bleeding and couldn't walk properly for 2 days.
Aww.
It still hurts, but I can at least walk on it now. I had to have it bandaged up. It was really bad. And although there's light in the bathroom, the one toilet was blocked, and then the other toilet also became blocked. And then I had to be a grown-up and invest in a plunger. And now there's a plunger in my house, and I feel like it's not clean.
But you've cleaned it.
Oh, I've cleaned it, yeah. I've disinfected it thoroughly. But it doesn't feel clean.
But I did say to you, you're not using it to eat with. It's going to go back down the toilet when it's needed. So
Yeah. It just doesn't feel clean. A bit like my car, which will never feel clean again. No matter how much white vinegar I use, it will never feel clean again. And I want to put it in the bin, but I can't afford a new car. What bad luck have you had this week?
Oh, well, let me see. We can start off with me singeing my eyelashes.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's not noticeable now that you have makeup on.
Yes.
It wasn't noticeable before until you pointed it
Until I
out.
pointed it out.
But with makeup on it, it looks fine.
I felt that was quite bad luck.
That's pretty bad.
I hope they grow back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the thing in the corner.
The thing in the corner. I went to feed the lizard and he eats live locust. And one got out.
This happened last time that we got together as well. You just had a locust escape.
Yeah. It's happening a lot recently.
Yeah.
I was very good at this before. And he is now sitting in a pint glass on the floor.
Yeah.
Until
you can find a grown up to deal with it.
Yeah. Somebody brave enough to deal with it. But being locust, we don't get on.
No. Which I think is pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
I've just avoided looking at that corner of the room and I'm quite glad that I'm not staying over tonight.
Yeah.
You had a really bad migraine as well, didn't you?
I had a really bad migraine out of nowhere and fell asleep at my sister's house so I could drive home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only went there to steal her food. Then you had a nap as well.
Yeah. Steal some food, have a nap, have a catch up, be a nuisance, and come back home again.
Yeah. What else you meant to do with a child-free Friday night?
Exactly. I could probably think of better things to do with a child-free Friday night.
mean,
But at least I didn't stay at home and have a migraine and waste my Friday night.
That's true.
I went out with the migraine.
Yeah. Sociable migraine.
Sociable migraine. Wearing that.
Yeah. It still counts. You were present. That's the important thing. It's been hard work trying to get back into a routine after half term last week. My children still aren't sleeping.
I'm still not sleeping.
No, exactly. It doesn't make any sense.
These early mornings are not going with my late
Yeah.
nights.
We did manage to be on time for school every day this week, though, which is impressive for us.
Well
That
done.
like never happens.
That's very good.
I know. I'm very proud of myself.
Let's hope the momentum stays.
It won't, but we can live in hope. But the sleep situation is a nightmare. And yet today, on the weekend, I woke up at 9 a.m. with no children for no reason. That was annoying. It was really annoying. I'm going to struggle when we go out tonight to stay awake. You had an eventful week because you had a visitor move in.
I did. I had a lovely little cat adopt me. So I had a crying cat outside my house, and eventually I let him in. He made himself at home. I took him to the vets and he wasn't chipped, and I was like, oh no, I need to find his owners. But then he started growing on me and the kids, and the kids wanted to keep him, and I think I got a little bit attached as well. But then
You've bought stuff for him as
I
well.
did. I bought food for him and some bowls and stuff.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't want him eating out of my food bowls.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
And then his owners appeared on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I did find him his owners. I could have been a horrible person and not put him on Facebook and kept him. But if it was the other way round, I would.
You would want to know.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
want to find my cat, and he is back with his rightful owners. But it was a nice little experience to have a cat, but it's sad at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a super cute, friendly, well-behaved cat.
Yeah, he went to the toilet
Yes.
outside.
Yep.
I kept letting him outside. He just kept coming back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It was mad.
Yeah.
Especially at first, because you let him out, he disappeared for a couple of hours and then started crying at your door again.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy. So, yeah. He obviously knew you were a safe place to come to.
I am a cat lady
Yeah.
with no cats now.
A cat lady with no cats. My cats now have some nice new food bowls.
We do.
So thank you for that.
That's okay.
Your daughter had a pretty unlucky week, though, because at the same day that the cat got picked up by his owners, which she was very upset about.
Yeah. We'd also spent a few hours down A&E.
Yeah.
The school called me and said she had come off a climbing frame and may have broken her ankle, and she needs to go straight to A&E. So we had a good few hours in A&E for it to be a sprain.
Which is it's good that she didn't have a broken ankle.
Yes, very grateful it's not broken, but wish I didn't have to spend hours in A&E to
Yeah.
find out that it wasn't broken.
I think that's a really normal feeling when you're a mum. I've had this feeling many times where you've spent hours at A&E and you're like, you know what? I kind of hope there's something wrong with them because otherwise I've wasted all this time for no reason. I have previously been to A&E just to be told she bruised her thumb.
Oh, I remember that one.
Remember that? I was so angry. I was so angry because it was the school that were like, oh, she's in a lot of pain. You know, she needs to be taken to hospital. She's broken her hand. No, she had a bruised thumb because she knocked it on a wall because she was running her hand along a curtain.
Oh, no.
I was so annoyed.
To be fair, not really my daughter's fault. Say she came off a climbing frame. She was coming off and a kid ran past and knocked her over. So it was another kid's fault.
What an insane way for her to end up injured as well, because she does a lot of sports.
Yeah.
And she gets injured by some stupid kid running past her on a climbing frame.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And now she can't do the sports with her ankle
of course.
being a very funky colour, as we
it's
found out.
blue, isn't it?
Yeah. Nice blue ankle.
Lovely.
So it is a proper sprain.
Yeah,
It is a
no,
proper
it
one.
is obviously. She has really hurt herself,
Yeah.
bless her. But no one likes A&E.
No one likes any. It's a big old germ fest in there.
Yeah.
No.
It's just not a pleasant experience. Everyone's miserable, especially the staff, which is understandable, to be fair.
Yeah.
Because, crumbling NHS and all that. How's your mental health been this week?
I believe I'm in a good place.
Good.
Good place. My OCD was a little bit crazy with the cat being around.
Yeah.
Not as bad as it could be, but I could feel it go up a bit. I was cleaning a lot more, unnecessarily cleaning.
Yeah.
But besides that, I feel like I'm in a good place. I've been in a good place for a little while now.
Yeah. Compared to like when I first met you to now, the difference in you managing your OCD is astronomical. And I was very shocked and very impressed with you dealing with the cat.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you reacted as much as I would maybe expect you to or worry that you might.
Yeah.
Like, you were just so chill about it. I think that shows how far you've come in being able to deal with your OCD.
Yeah.
And how under control it is. Like, I think that's something you should be so proud of, because I'm really proud of you for that.
Thank you.
My twitches have been bad this week.
I have noticed.
Yeah.
When
I think
been on call, we video call a lot.
a lot.
I have noticed. Maybe because you're tired more from the
I think
week back at school.
That's what it is. Where the kids haven't been sleeping, I've been so exhausted. Normally I have quite good control over my twitching, but if I'm tired or drunk, I can't, like, it's like my brain can't process fast enough that it's going to happen. So then I can't hold it back. I've never been able to stop them completely, but if I'm sober and well rested, I have more of an awareness and I can sort of like style it out so that it's less obvious. One of the main things is like running my hand through my hair so that when my arm goes, you can't see it. It's a less obvious movement because it looks like I'm doing something quite normal.
Yeah.
But actually it's mostly involuntary, and I'm just like, if I put my hand up here, it won't look weird when I go like this. But the twitches are something I've had since I was really young, and I had a therapist who told me I had to force myself not to do them, which actually I tend to hurt myself suppressing them as well as allowing them. It's painful either way. So that's not been great. And my therapist cancelled on me because she was sick. So instead I got snacks.
It's good therapy.
I think it counts as therapy.
Yeah.
Made me happy. I spent a day eating snacks and watching TV.
I'm very
It's really
jealous.
good.
I'm very jealous.
I know you still haven't watched the new Bridgerton.
I haven't. I have not had time. And I will make some time. I've had a busy, crazy week.
You also need to watch the new Scrubs.
Yes.
That's really good as well.
I will give that
highly recommend. There's only 2 episodes so far though, which is kind of annoying. I hate it when they do that. So one of the reasons I do this series is because it helps to like itch in my brain when I get an idea of something I want to talk about, because I know I have like allocated time to do that, and otherwise it bothers me that I want to do something but I'm busy, I've got the kids, so there's just no time and no space. And so by having this allocated time to talk about all the things that I want to talk about, it really helps me to be able to focus on other things. Otherwise I feel like distracted by ideas and the need to be creative. So this really helps to sort of channel that. And then when the kids are around and I can't necessarily film, I can still do the editing, which is a creative outlet as well, which I really quite enjoy, to be honest. I find it quite fun.
Yeah, so you could let everything go for the week, and then
I get to
ready for the next week
with it. Yeah, I find it like, I think since I started this page, I found it quite a good creative outlet. but definitely channeling it into this series has been really, really helpful.
I think you've been very motivated with this series
Yes.
as well. It's been very, I'm doing this and it's a good thing.
Episode 9.
Yeah.
I've never been this consistent with anything before.
Yeah.
This is like,
It's pretty good.
it's quite a big deal. Episode 10 next week. I can't believe that I've managed to do something consistently for 10 weeks in a row. Like, and I've got future plans for it as well. Top secret. So, yeah, it's really exciting, and like seeing it grow and people start to interact more is really positive. Yeah.
Good. It's all good.
It's good. I have noticed though, where I've spoken about the fact that I've been losing followers, I've noticed that I'm losing people I follow.
That's very strange.
Something weird is happening with Instagram, because there are accounts that I definitely was following that I've seen in my feed, and all of a sudden it says I'm not following them. And I don't know if that's people getting political and something happening in the background or what, but it's a bit concerning, to be honest. It's just weird. So at least I'm not the only person losing followers. I know that bigger accounts that I follow are having the same problem because they're disappearing for me. So
I feel like I should check my Instagram now.
yeah, maybe check who you're following and how many followers. You are so close to 200 followers. Help me get her there. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
When your first single drops, that'll be it. It's gonna be great.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I need people to stop using filters in their videos. Because whenever someone has a filter, I assume that they are AI, and then I do not trust them. Even if I like the content, I will not follow, I will not interact, because I can't trust that it's actually a real human being if there is a filter on your face. Stop fucking doing it. It's unnecessary and it's annoying.
I agree.
It's stupid.
I agree. There's so many AI videos out there now that I'm like, at the beginning, I was very gullible and I was like, no way.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, oh, really? I want to see real stuff. I don't want to see AI. I'll go to the cinema if I wanted to see AI.
Yeah. Yeah, it's frustrating. I spend a lot of time looking for it with, like, especially with creators that I haven't seen before. I question everything. And so if we're not using filters and we're just using our real faces, it's much easier to believe that you're an actual human being.
Mm-hmm.
So I highly recommend just using your face. I have talked about this before, but with the current events happening in the world that are pretty horrific, I think people think it's too hard to just make it clear what side they're on. People worry about it, it doesn't fit with their niche, or it's going to impact them badly, or whatever. But it's not that hard to do it subtly. You don't have to be loud and outspoken about it like I am, and like many other people are. You can be subtle with it. And two great examples of this are Shauna the mum and Jameson Lang. Now, Shauna does these skits about families that are amazing. She is an amazing actor, amazing writer, to the point where you would completely immerse yourself in it and forget that this is one woman playing all of the characters. She's great. And she has just slipped in little one-liners to make it clear that she does not support what is currently happening in the US. And then Jameson Lang, he does transitions and a little bit of makeup and fashion, and he is stunning and brilliant. And he has just very subtly got a beautiful manicure that says ice out. Something as small as that. He's not changed his content at all, but he's just done something small to let people know that he does not support what is happening. And that is all that it needs to be. You don't have to be loud and outspoken about it like I am. You can just do it subtly.
Like an Easter egg.
Yeah. Like an Easter egg. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Just something little there to let people know that you're not a Nazi. Excellent news this week in politics for the UK. Hannah Spencer of the Green Party won in Gorton and Denton by-election. She is a woman. She is a plumber. She is, as of 2 weeks ago, a qualified plasterer. So, business owner, just a normal person who cares about the community, cares about what's happening in the world, what's happening to the planet. And she just seems amazing. Just like Zach Polanski, the leader of the Green Party, who is also pretty amazing. And I actually think there's a little bit of hope in the world. There's a little bit of hope. And that's why their slogan is "Make Hope Normal Again," which makes sense.
It does. I'm not really up there with my politics.
No.
I know that is definitely a you thing.
It is a me thing.
But it is nice to hear about it.
Yeah, I just keep you updated.
Keep me updated, and then hopefully that'll help me just to decide who to vote on, because
help you know who the good people are. Because you said you haven't voted for a while.
I'm going to admit I haven't voted for a while because I haven't liked anybody. So I don't feel like I should vote for somebody I don't like.
It makes sense. Which is why you need to go and follow Zach Polanski on social media so you can get to know him.
I'm going to check him out and see what he's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you will be very, very impressed.
Well, apparently I'm already following them.
Yeah, exactly.
The Go Green.
Yeah, exactly. Green is the colour. I have voted for Green before as a protest vote. This seat was like 138th, I think, on their list of priorities. They didn't think they had that much of a chance. They didn't think it was possible to get it away from Labour. Not only did they get it away from Labour, Labour came third. Unfortunately, Reform was second, but Hannah still won by a vast majority. It was not as close as people thought it was going to be at all. And that is a really good sign. If that can happen in number 138, imagine 1 to 137, how possible it is for them to actually get a majority in Parliament and lead the country, which I think is the only way forward for all of us. Across the pond, things continue to be fucking insane, which is lovely. Trump decided to invite the male hockey team and disparage the female hockey team, who he also had to invite, but rejected his invitation, which
good
is just beautiful.
Good.
He gave the State of the Union address, which is apparently the longest in history, and he commented on how he has transformed the country like no one has ever seen before.
Is that what he calls it?
Yeah. It's certainly a transformation. We've seen it before in 1930s Germany. It's not new. There's literally a playbook on it. And in Kansas, they are taking away driver's licenses from trans people. They are threatening to put them in prison for not handing them over. Just all of a sudden, trans people aren't allowed to drive, aren't allowed to have ID. It's insane.
That is crazy.
Can you imagine someone just turning around and being like, by the way, you're not allowed ID anymore? Did you hear what happened at the BAFTAs?
I did not hear what happened at the BAFTAs.
Excellent. So, my husband spoke to you a little bit about this film called I Swear.
Yeah.
Which is about John Davidson, who is a Scottish man with Tourette's, who was awarded an MBE for his work to help raise awareness. He was at the BAFTAs because of the film. The film looks great. You should definitely look up the trailer. Looking up the trailer would give you quite a lot of context and understanding in order to process what happened at the BAFTAs, which apparently a lot of people don't understand. I'm quite shocked at the fact that Americans seem to know nothing about Tourette's at all.
Really?
Yeah, it's shocking. They clearly never had someone like Pete Bennett on Big Brother that raised awareness about it. And it's pretty horrifying. And the BBC, I can't help but feel like what happened was a distraction from Minnesota, from the Epstein files, to get us all looking in another direction and create a war between disabled people and Black people. So the BAFTAs was filmed on a 2-hour delay. So they had cut out some of his tics. So homophobic tics, general swearing. They had cut out someone saying Free Palestine. They did not cut out him yelling the N-word at 2 Black men on stage.
Oh.
Yeah. They left that in to air. And obviously there was uproar because initially all people knew was someone has just screamed the N-word at 2 Black men. And obviously these guys looked horrified and just like a real like sadness behind their eyes, which is totally understandable. They should be hurt by that. That makes sense. But they should have been told that there was a man in the crowd with Tourette's who might shout things. It wasn't the only time in the night that he shouted slurs because he can't control it. The type of Tourette's he has means shouting things you do not want to say. Like, there's no way. When he met the Queen, he literally shouted out, "Fuck the Queen." And if the Queen could understand it and still, present him with an award, then you'd think other people would be able to understand it. But there has been huge backlash. He's had death threats. People have said he needs to make a public apology. He made an apology privately. And hasn't done a public apology, although he has discussed it publicly. But he was literally there because there's a film about his life, about his Tourette's. And for the BBC to leave that word in there, it's intentional. Completely intentional. And the only question is why? Because it's just caused this massive war online. And a lot of people with Tourette's have tried to speak out and be like, no, you don't understand, and tried to educate people, including Black people with Tourette's have spoken out and tried to educate people. And instead, they are just getting the same level of hate. Like,
that's really sad.
It is really
sad. It is something they can't control.
And by watching the trailer, you will learn in a minute or wherever it is exactly how this condition has impacted him. He's been arrested. He's been assaulted because of his Tourette's making him say things. And especially like back in the 80s and stuff when nobody knew anything about it. Like the amount of hate and abuse that he received because of something he has no control over. I'm sure he wouldn't want to put himself in a room like the BAFTAs. And there were people being like, well, he shouldn't leave his house. But he's an advocate. He was there because there's a movie about him. He has every right to be there, just the same as anyone else does involved in film and TV. He was sat 40 rows back, and he did say that he didn't think people on stage could hear him because they weren't reacting to his tics. But when that happened, there was a mic placed quite close to his chair, and it was very clear the people on stage heard him and reacted. And the BBC needs to be held accountable because there's no way that was not intentional. You don't accidentally leave the N-word in on the BBC. I don't think I've ever heard the N-word on the BBC. They are the ones that need to give a public apology as well as individual apologies, because it was clearly designed to cause a stir. This week's backstory insight has nothing to do with me and everything to do with you.
Oh.
So, I want to talk about the music.
Okay.
So, I know you've got band coming out. How is the writing for that going?
It's going very well.
Yes, we wrote another song last week, didn't we?
We did write another song last
Yes.
week. That song now has a little bit of music to it.
Yes.
Yes, but it's still a little bit of work going on, figuring out where bits are going and how it will be sung.
Yeah, so you've got
Yeah.
quite a lot on the cards
Yeah.
now, and you said summer.
I did say summer, so I am going to relax a little bit on the writing now.
Yes.
And we're going to start perfecting everything I have got and me and the guitarist have put together, and it's time to go to the next stage.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're getting there.
Finally, I'm so
We're getting
excited. I'm so impatient. So, how did you get into music initially? Because you did singing as a child, but when I first met you, I didn't even know anything about music.
Yeah. So it started as all the women in my family on my mum's side sang. My nan was an opera singer. So my mum naturally picked that up when she was younger, and my mum would sing. And then as young children, my mum would sing around us, and we just picked it up as well. And then when my mum realised that I could sing, she would put me in talent shows and competitions, and I sang until I was about a young teenager, maybe 13, 14, and stage fright kicked in.
Yeah.
I got very nervous. I don't know if that was just teenage self-consciousness or whatnot, but I stopped for a bit. If maybe when I was a bit older and I had a drink, I could get up on karaoke.
Yeah.
But I always sang behind closed doors. But it was still a passion of mine, and I always wanted to sing. Taking the good with the bad, my ex was in a band.
Yeah.
The good thing that come from that relationship is he got me up singing again. Him and his band members and his friends, more so his friends.
Yeah,
But-
and also his friend.
yeah.
So when you were in that relationship and you started doing the singing and stuff, I was sort of like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
And then obviously that ended, and
The doors opened.
opportunities- yeah.
I had got out there a little bit with another guitarist, Sawyer Riggs.
Yeah.
Check him out. He's great on Instagram. We did a lot of open mic night stuff together. That helped boost my confidence. And then I found my guitarist now. We were introduced.
You were invited to play Dragonfest.
I was invited to play Dragonfest.
Yeah.
That's how I found my guitarist now. So I was like, right,
Yeah.
I need some band members. So that was just doing covers at the time.
Yeah.
But it was a good start. And my guitarist, Keith Badman, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Great guy. And and here we are.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. I feel like I wish I had the balls to do it when I was younger, but I suppose what's meant to be is what's meant to be.
Yeah.
And, my children are getting that little bit older now.
Yep.
And I have a lot of time and dedication to put into it now.
Exactly.
Yes. And
It's quite good timing, really, because you now have the capacity. The kids are older, and you have that capacity to put into yourself, into your art, and you wouldn't have been able to do that if you did it younger.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have had the bandwidth to take that on.
Yeah.
So I think it's come at the perfect time.
Yeah.
When you're really ready to do it.
Absolutely.
And you're doing brilliantly.
I'm loving every moment of it.
I
great.
can't wait for you to get your music out there.
I can't wait for everyone to hear it.
Yeah.
I hope you like it.
There is already one cover on your Instagram.
Yes.
Which is a cover of Black Roses from Nashville.
Yeah.
With a very good music video.
It was a very good music video.
You're lucky you had such a great creative director. But the video's amazing. Her voice on that song is amazing. I love that song. It's one of my favorite ever songs. I didn't know that she knew it until I heard her singing it. And yeah, it's a really beautiful song. So check that out.
Thank you.
And it's all up from here.
Yes.
You'll be playing Wembley in no time.
That would be awesome.
One day. One day.
Maybe.
We asked followers this week to send in their questions.
And I have no idea what these questions are.
I do. But first, I've got a fun fact for you. Okay. Have you ever heard the cleanliness of your car represents the tidiness of your mind? My car's mouldy.
The inside of my car is quite tidy, but the outside of the car is filthy.
The inside of the car is the important bit.
I have a tidy mind, apparently.
Yeah, exactly. That will be the OCD. Question number 1.
Oh, no, I'm really dreading this. Okay.
No, they're funny. Do you think fish think they're abducted by aliens when people go fishing?
What a random question. I believe fish don't know what aliens are. So no.
Do you think they see us as an entity similar to aliens?
Possibly. We are the horrible creatures that come and take them out of their home, and their families will never see them again.
You did not laugh at that question as much. When I opened that question, I was wetting myself with the ridiculousness of it. I was like, what is this? Oh, another fun fact for you. Did you know? I'm terrible at this. Professional face. Did you know the swimming pool on the Titanic is still full?
I don't know how to react.
Did you know?
I did presume it was still full.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't know the Titanic had a swimming pool.
I don't think it did, to be honest. Maybe we should find out.
I think this should be something for next week. Find out if the Titanic had a swimming pool.
Do crabs? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It gets more serious, I promise. This is the last funny one, so enjoy it while you can.
Okay.
Do crabs think fish are flying? I don't know why I find these so funny.
I think crabs think fish are swimming.
But if you think about it, what if birds aren't actually flying and we just think they're flying?
But they're swimming?
Yeah.
In the air?
Yeah. What if our perception of air is someone else's perception of water? What if above the sky there are giant creatures?
I feel that I'm too sober to have this conversation right now.
I'm sober too. This would be a great conversation drunk.
It would be.
When we do our pajamas and alcohol episode, we absolutely need to get some of these stupid questions.
Absolutely.
I will let the people know to send stupid questions.
Okay.
Oh, and bringing it down.
Oh dear.
This one's for me. What are you going to do if the vicious cycle you're in starts again? I can only assume that this is referring to my marriage, which I don't really talk about anymore. And if the cycle ever starts again, I'm sure you guys will know.
And I'm sure you'll manage it like you did the last time.
I'll get through it
Yes.
and come out the other side wherever the chips may fall.
Yeah.
If you could bring one person back from the dead for one day, who would you?
Oh,
Someone you know or someone famous?
that's what I was just
Yeah.
ran through my
Either
head. Would
one.
it be somebody I know or somebody famous?
I think if you can bring someone back from the dead for one day, you should do someone you know.
Yeah.
It's a waste to bring back a
I'm
celebrity
kind of-
who doesn't know who you are.
I am on two parts here. There's a family member that I never met,
Right?
which would be my dad's mum.
Yes.
So it would be nice to meet her, but also I had a friend commit suicide and I'd love to spend one more day with her and find out why.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a really good one. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would probably be a big one for me.
yeah, that makes sense. I would pick my granny,
Mm.
which is my mum's stepmom, who raised her. Because she was always like the voice of reason, and I would bring her back to be like, look at it, look at the fucking state of everybody. Help, please help, because no one listens anymore. Yeah, I would send her to my mum's house to be like, can you go fucking have a word, please? Yeah, that would be. She was where we always went if my mum was going downhill with her mental health issues. We would go to my grand's.
Yeah.
Because she obviously knew how best to manage it. She had more experience. That's where I learned how to care for her and manage it, was through watching my gran. So, yeah. And to apologise for the fact that I never went to uni like I promised. Final question.
Mm-hmm.
Can we discuss why it is that decent guys get pushed aside?
Ooh. Ooh. Discuss why decent guys get pushed aside. This is a tough one because how
Yeah.
do you know it's a decent guy?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? And there's like the male loneliness epidemic that people talk about.
It's wild. They do say nice guys finish last. It's a
I mean,
tough one. If I could find a decent guy, I don't think I'd push him aside. It's finding one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have previously used the line, "You're too nice for me." I have.
Yeah, there is that. You can
Yeah.
get men that are too nice. But they're going to be perfect for somebody else. I think it's just
Yeah.
finding compatibility.
I think I've always felt like, I'm obviously quite damaged. And so if someone's really nice, I'm like, well, being in close proximity to me is not going to be healthy for you, and you're currently a well-functioning human being. So I don't really want to mess with that.
Where is that?
And I like having banter that borders on being horrible. Like, there's a line, but I want to be able to have banter, and if someone's too nice, they don't do that.
Yeah. It just comes back down to compatibility. It's who fits who suits who.
Yeah. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you, Kim, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Don't forget to like and comment on this video and subscribe for more millennial motherhood, mental health whilst recovering from trauma, and discussing current events, occasionally with a friend. Stick around to check out the weekly tarot reading, this time with Kim's cards. Weekly tarot, and we've already had a card jump out. Go for it.
Are we ready?
Ready.
Oh, it's reversed.
It's because I'm here.
King of Cups. Oh no, reversed.
That might be a good thing. You don't know.
Fortune.
Oh.
Cold, bad advice, emotional manipulation, moodiness, self-compassion, inner feelings. I'm trying to think who may have given me bad advice. Have I given somebody else bad advice?
Maybe. Have you been giving out advice? Have I been giving out advice? Have we been accepting advice?
I
don't know either.
Maybe it's something to look out for the week.
Yes.
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 Everyone else can keep their opinions to themselves this week.
No bad advice. Thank you.
Emotional manipulation.
Oh, great. Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Moodiness. You are due on, aren't you?
Yes, I am. All right. I have been pretty moody. I'm just tired and hungry and angry.
Self-compassion.
We can do some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give yourself some compassion. I'll do the same.
I'll keep that in mind. Inner feelings.
What are your inner feelings? Oh.
We're going to keep my inner feelings inside right now, okay?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But yes, there may be a little something I can
Work on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to draw one card each. Yes.
This one's for you.
This one's for me. Okay. Ready.
That's the whole pack was coming for you.
Pack. Bet they're all reversed.
Give them a
as
knock
well.
if you left. How much have you left?
Why?
I don't know. What it said
Where?
in the book. It feels weird, doesn't it?
It does feel weird. I don't like that. Ah. I've had this before. It's the Emperor.
Oh.
Reversed. Domineering, controlling, lack of discipline, rigid, stubborn, tyrant, recklessness. Maybe the cycle's restarting sooner than I thought. Great.
You do have lack of discipline, though.
Oh, I know.
That's just
Yeah.
a given.
Am I a tyrant?
No. Am I? The rigidness would definitely be me.
Yeah. I'm quite rigid in my thought patterns.
Thought pattern. Mine's more my
Action.
action.
Yeah.
I like my routine.
Recklessness.
Well, once I've had a few drinks later,
Yeah.
that might fit.
I'm not drinking tonight, so the recklessness isn't for me.
Oh, I was about to knock, but this one's just fallen out.
Yeah.
Do I take it?
Go on then.
King of Pentacles.
Mm.
Upright.
Yeah.
Wealth.
Ooh.
Business.
Mm.
Leadership.
Mm.
security,
Mm.
discipline, abundance, prosperity, and generosity.
Nice.
I will take all of them, please.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a big, nice, fat positive,
Bullshit,
really, isn't it?
I'm not mad at all. It's fine. It's fine. The difference in the cards I get compared to the cards that you get.
Sorry.
Maybe it's just my negative energy.
I feel like I should buy a lottery ticket this week.
Oh,
Yeah.
do it. Do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Exciting.
Or I just need to release a song and everybody love it.
Let's do
Do
that.
that.
Yeah.
Well, if I forget the lottery ticket, win the lottery, open up my own music studio where I can spend 110% attention on music. There you go.
There you go. We'll just rent a studio for like an hour, do a proper recording, and then get it out the next day.
Or that.